G'day, and welcome back to more Dragon Age. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but hey.
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
Yeah. Uh,
If that's the way you want it, duty it is.
yeah, we better not, mate, because my brother seemed like a massive ass.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here. The raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Yes.
Stole his stuff, okay. Let's go to the kitchens first. Forum. To the kitchens. Oh, you got leather boots. Oh, I got noble armor leather boots. Noble armored boots. I want the light boots though, they seem better than mine.
I am at your service, my lord.
Yes. I speak to the cook? What are they doing? Why was there a pair of boots in a barrel in the kitchen anyway? People all just have mushrooms. Speak to the cook.
Your Highness, what a surprise. I apologize if we are in your way.
Doesn't quite seem right, does it?
Get out of the way, you lazy slugs! Can't you see we have an important guest?
Literally makes no sense. Yeah. More boots. Oh, I got 5 XP for it. Elm short bow. That door wasn't open before. I've got 24 XP now. This guy. Getting all the levels. I swear that door was not open. Now that my brother's gone back, can I go back into his room? Alright, that's locked. We can go in there, but there's nothing in there. No. I wanted to go into his room, steal his stuff because he's an ass. But whatever. Lord
Many
Ronus.
thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord.
Well,
I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
voice is very different, very deep. Of course, Lord Dace.
There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
Oh. No, I don't do favors, Lord Dace.
Oh, I would never ask a favor with nothing given in return. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Well, yeah, it's... Why should they
When your
not be
father
dwarves?
presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter.
Okay.
You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever.
Well played with young Brinton.
Young Brinton? Oh, that idiot.
My lord.
Grey Warden. Can I nick their stuff?
Going.
Got nothing. Let's talk to Duncan.
Greetings, my lord Idukan.
Hello.
It is an honor to meet you at last.
At last, have you been waiting for me?
Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Idukan.
That's very nice. My father does me great
I
honor.
have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I do not know as much as I should.
You know of our dedication to destroying the Darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
Are there many people in the Grey
Over
Wardens?
the centuries, many dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves, and thus even fewer dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting Darkspawn.
What does... Well, could I join and still stay?
I'm afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar, where the Human King gathers his armies to face the Blight.
I'm an Idukan. Orzammar needs me here.
And it is a good thing that you have other paths before you. Some are not so lucky. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
Thank you. To be honest, all this food looks kind of... Now it's like jelly. It all looks kind of crappy. Really. Let's talk to this lady.
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
What? Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
Hmm. If you have something to say, do so.
If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant Caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
Ah, so Lord Dace expects to recover his losses.
Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The
Hey, Robin.
Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Idukan.
The surface dwellers return to their noble houses.
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacers' kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
Fine. Let Lord Dace think he's fooled me.
Just so, my clever friend. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, Tell him that the so-called surface cast are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
I'll think about it.
Good. Your house's reputation hangs in the balance.
Right, well, thanks, lady. Why's she walking away? I want to rob you. Come back. Where's she gone? Where did she go? He literally disappeared. Right, what do we get off him? Spirit shard.
You return. Were my instructions unclear?
No, but I've learned some things.
And what did she have to say?
Good. Enough.
I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure.
Your plan would have forced my house to pay surface
I
debts.
suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Ah, well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly politics. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Goodbye.
I haven't made a friend here today.
Well, but you were trying to rob me, you bastard. I haven't done that yet, actually, have I? Alright, can I rob? Oh!
Reconsider. Trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharok will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Who it belongs to. Of course, father.
So dutiful. Very well, let us begin.
Old
Lords,
cops.
ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan, who would pose a question to the prospective commander. Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander.
Where do all these people come from?
Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the Provence, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Oh, I can go in his room now. Of course, father.
Walk well, Commander.
Good luck to you tomorrow.
Thanks, mate. Use screenshot. When did it screenshot thing? So I've not made a friend, because Matey Boy got angry. I still can't go in there.
And I'm off.
Why can I not go in there? You.
Good day, Lord Idukan.
So he's obviously not there then. You'll be pardoned. I already robbed that lady,
No
didn't I?
sign of trouble here.
Oh, I should make the assumption that there shouldn't be any trouble. Let's talk to this guy.
My lord has returned. Is there something here that interests you?
Perhaps.
Please,
Let me
look
see.
as you will.
I just want to sell some more stuff, mate. Because, yeah. Don't need that. That. All that. Don't need. That. Oh, dear me. Sell 2 of those, because I'll keep the other one. How badass this place is. Oh, that's cute. Gotta go and find my brother. Magic merchant.
Lord Idukan, here in my booth?
Alright, calm down.
So...
He faint.
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
Sometimes.
It's the price of power, I suppose.
Got like a bad tickle in my throat. We wake him up?
My lord,
Oh.
are you heading to the proving arena?
I'm told my brother Trian is at the proving ground.
He did pass this way a short time ago. Shall we escort you to him?
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Very well.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes.
We are at your command.
All right.
Nicked an injury kit off him. What's the
Your
point of these
Highness,
people all killing
it
each
is
other?
an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
No, not right now.
Of course. Thank you for making an appearance. It will bring courage to the fighters.
Good. Suppose.
I'd love to be in there, fighting, sweating, winning honor.
Alright, Trian.
So you are a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
Father wants to see you, Trian.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
I honestly don't know how you put up with him.
Smile, nod, do my
I wish
duty.
that sense of duty and family loyalty was shared by our elder brother.
You sound serious.
Unfortunately, I am. Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you.
How do you know?
I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
How am I a threat?
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
Trian thinks the Assembly would prefer
Look at it
me.
from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
What should I do?
You're the elder. I'll follow your lead as always.
Alright, Gorum, what do you say?
Permission to speak freely?
Of course. My friend.
Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
We'll wait. See what he
Very
does.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like.
I'm glad for your concern. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Man, this got very serious very quickly. I've put one dude to death. My brother's gonna try and kill me. Yeah, I just don't know.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramont and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
So I'm going there?
I believe that the shield of the Paragon Idukan remains in that Taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
What else is in the
My
Taig?
father's writings speak only of the shield. There may be countless other treasures, but only the shield matters.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Meet the scouts, find the door, grab the shield, got it.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Idukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
I mean, he doesn't seem very happy about that. It seems... These dudes just royal guards, so I can't go back that way. It seems very sketchy, so it's literally just me and Gorum. Invisible walls. Oh shit.
And I'm off.
Gorum. You give me 5 gold. We want the shield.
Shadows with me. Crap. So simple to see, really.
Why exactly are there traps?
Don't look now.
What has he got? He's got shield bash.
Yes. Let's go.
Got him. Get some gold. Looks very pale, that fella. Lava. How is this guy here?
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Yes. A few. Weren't
Still,
organized.
that was more than we expected. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
Let's be cautious then.
As you say, onward then. We should hurry. No.
Nothing to steal. Okay, so there's 3 different ways to go. That way, and that way. So I'm going to finish this one here. So see you later. Bye.